may have seen this freaky ass nigga on your FYP and ask yourself, who is this old man offering to fuck my butt? Well, that would be Charlie Wingate, aka the Silver Surfer, aka the Wavy Man, aka Bigger Veil, aka Max B. Max B is a legend in the New York underground scene, and his influence goes way beyond that. He created the melodic sing rap sound that will be stolen by artists like Wiz Khalifa and Drake, and he also coined the term wavy, which is pretty cool. After an extended jail stint, Max B decided to pursue music, going under the name Bigger Veli, which is a combination of Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Luckily for him, he was friends with legendary rapper Cam'ron, whose solo career and work with the group Dipset was taking off around the time. Max B would link up with Dipset member Jim Jones, and alongside fellow rapper Stack Bundles, they would go on to literally make his whole career. After writing his hit song, We Fly High, the newly formed group Bird Gang would make waves throughout the city. Max B and Stack Bundles would eventually ditch Jim Jones and have major beef stemming from the fact that Jim Jones had not paid Max B for their work together. While Jim was upset that she touched it in Miami, she said he's like opium, and she loves it in her fanny. After ditching Jim Jones, Max B would go all in on his solo career, up until his conviction in 2009, The Conspiracy. And now that you know who he is, let's talk about the music. The best place to start if you're going in completely blind is this Wave Pack compilation. Essentially, it's sort of a greatest hits album, featuring his most popular songs from different mixtapes and albums. Here you can find his most recognizable songs, such as Why You Do That, Money Makes Me Feel Better, and I'm So High. Honestly, even if you are a die-hard Max B fan, you'll still love this because it's probably his most concise release. It's also available on most streaming platforms, so yeah, go ham. Okay, so you listened to Wave Pack and you liked it. Now it's time for his actual releases, and there is no better place to start than Coke Wave 1 and 2. Now you might see this and ask, why would I willingly listen to a French Montana record? And you are well within your rights to feel this way. What makes these mixtapes so good is not so much the individual artists, but their chemistry together. French Montana doesn't stand out in a bad way because his style meshes perfectly with Max B's. And that being said, French Montana has some decent bars on here. I think working with Max B really brought out the best in him. French Montana also does the crooning singing style, and while he may not be as good as Max B, he really does fit the beats perfectly. I will listen to these mixtapes in order. Coke Wave 1 is overall better and more consistent, but Coke Wave 2 has some real standout songs and some amazing beats. You might even be tempted to check out French Montana's solo mixtapes, as some of his old songs are actually pretty good. He had some really good beat selection back then. The next thing to check out is his album, Vigilante Season. Released in 2011, this is his first album, and while it was released a long while after he had already been sentenced, due to his contract with Jim Jones, he had to wait before he could actually release anything. This album is pretty good. A few of the songs on here you would have already heard on Wave Pack, but songs like Tattoos on Her Ass and You Won't Go will keep you interested. Max B technically released another album called Negro Spirituals in 2021, and I haven't heard the full thing, but I know Paul Couture produced it, and he's a phenomenal producer, so that is on the list too. But anyway, if you're going to listen to any song on Vigilante Season, listen to Green Gain. That song is fucking insane. From here, you have a few options in terms of listening to his other discography. You can listen to his mixtapes, or you can listen to his Library of the Legend series. Technically, you could do either, but you will see why you might want to choose. so the pros and cons for both. If you listen to his mixtapes, you'll not only get a curated experience, but you'll also get to hear the evolution of Max B and kind of get to see his rise tape by tape. For his mixtapes, I'd recommend listening to the $1 Million Baby series, his Public Domain series, Wavy Crockett, and his best solo mixtape, Quarantine. Now if you're on SoundCloud, or you download music, or whatever other options there are, then you'll be able to listen to these pretty easily. Like a lot of classic mixtapes from this era, however, they are not available on streaming, for copyright reasons. In which case you'd want to listen to his Library of a Legend series. Now this is a compilation of basically all the music he made before he got locked up, including songs from all his mixtapes, feature verses, and the first 7 or so volumes are almost exclusively work he did with Bird Gang. Now this is readily available on streaming, although I've noticed some songs are getting removed. I'm guessing it's because of the new Spotify sampling policy. Now the problem with this series is it is literally 25 volumes, around 400 total songs, ranging heavily in quality. The Library of a Legend compilation does come in handy when you're listening to his songs on the This Is Big of Vel YouTube channel, because when you listen to a song, you can find it easily on streaming. I think This Is Big of Vel is run by his family member or management, or maybe even just a really big fan. I'm not really sure, but there are unofficial and official music videos on there for some of his best songs. A great resource for Max B music. From here, you can listen to some of his other EPs and mixtapes. I think a lot of these were recorded in jail, which is pretty interesting. I really like this EP because it features Porno Music 2, which is a banger and a great sequel to his classic song. You can also listen to the Bird Gang mixtapes, although if you listen to Library of Legend in full, you would probably have heard all these songs already. Still worth checking out. But yeah, that is the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my other YouTube channel. Y'all niggas gay, and RIP Stack Bundles, he would have been next up.
Black penises are living in stolen valor, and you are enjoying sex with black penis and not enjoying sex with my penis, and you have given them honor and respect, and you do not respect the size, width, and girth